lightly or unadvisedly, but reverently, soberly, discreetly, and in fear of the Lord. It was in God's great love and wisdom that He instituted the first home. The first home did not originate in the heart and mind of humanity. It originated in the heart and mind of God. And Mark and Beverly, I think I can speak for everyone this afternoon when I say, first of all, the two of you look fantastic. And it's wonderful to see you standing at this altar together today. Now may I ask, who gives this woman to be married to this man?
I do. Mama and Jane.
Fantastic. Mark and Beverly, this is your wedding day. Congratulations. And we are honored to be a part of this special moment together. And I hope that you would take this moment to really savor what is happening. Take a moment to look around. Your closest family members, your closest friends are here in this room. And they love you, and they support you, and they are proud of you. What a gift you have to your lives. What I want to give you is something very simple today. In Genesis chapter 2, we have the first recorded words of humanity. And it's interesting that those first recorded words are a wedding vow. It's when Adam looked at Eve and said, "This is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman, for she is taken out of man." I want you to consider for a moment what those words represent. Those words are words of absolute joy. Beverly, look at Mark for just a minute. Cleans up pretty nice, doesn't he? Yeah. As he has grown, God has prepared him to be your husband. And you need to know that so much of a man's earthly happiness is tied to his wife. So make a commitment to yourself and make a commitment to the Lord that you will be the kind of wife to allow her husband to reach his full potential. Be joy to his life. Those words in Genesis 2 are also words of wonder. Mark, look at Beverly. She makes for a beautiful bride, does she not? There is no other woman in the world with her blend of beauty and graces. And as she has grown, God has prepared her to be your bride. And so I charge you this afternoon before God and before everyone assembled here to handle this tremendous gift with care. May you never cease to wonder at her love. But most of all, these words are words of unity. In Mark chapter 9, Jesus said this, "For this reason a man will leave his father and mother and be united to his wife, and the two will be one flesh. Therefore what God has joined together, let no one separate." And so may the two of you complement each other's strengths. May you compensate for each other's weaknesses. And may you commit to a lifetime of oneness together. In light of these things, I want to ask the two of you now to take your wedding vows. And I want to remind you that when you say "I do" here in just a moment, this first "I do" is not to each other. This first commitment you make is to God. So Mark, I want to begin with you. Mark, will you have this woman to be your wedded wife, to live together in God's ordinance in the holy estate of matrimony? Will you love her, comfort her, honor and keep her, in sickness and in health, in sorrow and in joy, forsaking all others, keep yourself only unto her, for as long as you both shall live? I was about to say, Beverly, you're going to have a lot to live up to here. And will you have this man to be your wedded husband, to live together after God's ordinance in the holy estate of matrimony? Will you love him, comfort him, honor and keep him, in sickness and in health, in sorrow and in joy, forsaking all others, keep yourself only unto him, for as long as you both shall live? Now that you've made that commitment to God, I'm going to ask you to make the same commitment to one another. So Mark, why don't you look into your bride's eyes and repeat your vows after me. I, Mark, take you, Beverly, to be my wedded wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, till death do us part. Beverly, look into your groom's eyes and repeat after me. I, Beverly, take you, Mark, to be my wedded husband, to have and to hold
to have and to hold
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer, for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to charity,
till death do us part.